everybody. Thank you guys for waiting. This is 2025-26 Full Case Bowman Blasters. Player break number 14. Not only was this lowered, but we have excellent bounties. Starting as low as golds or better. Bounties on golds, oranges, rose golds, blacks, reds, super fractors, and platinum one-of-ones. Jaburbs, thank you for the push today, though. It was really great talking to you. What I was saying earlier with Kelly them earlier too, though. So like, my whole thing was as I was trying to buy up a lot of like rookies with potential, veterans such as Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Julius Erving, Charles Barkley, Tim Duncan, Ginobili. Like I literally just kept going. I was buying, I was pooling, you could buy some of those silvers for, $1.50. You could buy 10 cards for $5, I was sending in those things for grading, trying to like set up for shows, as LRB was saying. And then the big problem was when I sent out a big order, this is what really crippled me. PSA started raising their rates to combat the overflowing submissions they were getting, which as of today, the submissions that they dealt with back in 21 was absolutely nothing compared to what they're dealing with today. Which is insane. But yeah, so I sent in my cards. I sent in like another 300 card order for $100 minimum. I think it was 100, because then they raised their regular rate to $50. And yeah, it was the most disastrous thing I ever done. Yeah, they weren't. And I learned the lesson. LRB, let's just be honest. I learned the lesson, you know what I mean? As much as I want to say that I was prepping for these card shows, you know what I mean? Like, I was trying to get as much PSA 10s as possible. So I was sending in several hundred cards at a time. And it got to a point where I was sending in so much cards, I couldn't do the submissions myself. I dare anybody over here I dare anyone on this YouTube channel to go submit 100 cards by yourselves. I dare somebody to do it. Tell me how long it takes you to do 100 cards. Back in PSA's manual systems. This was before you could really like look up the card on PSA's website, if you guys remember that all those years ago. 100 cards. So what we were doing, I was using a submitter. Gem 10. What you got?
What date do you have at the bottom of your sheet today?
Oh shit, probably the wrong date.
Okay.
27th? Did I put 27th again?
I put the 26th. So
wait, did I? Stupid.
It's okay. I just want to make sure I was right.
No, I always do that.
I'll change it. I can change it. I'm in there.
27. Yeah, this was 27th and 28th. Stupid.
Oh, so the 25th, the one that says 25th was actually 27th?
26 yesterday, because I was off 25th, 26th.
So 27, 28 would have been yesterday today.
Yes, correct.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep, sorry. Okay. Right. No. Right. So back then, I was also filling it out manually. So we were using a submitter. I don't know if they still submit. It was on Facebook. They're called Gem 10. That's who I was going through at the time. Or Gem Mint or Gem 10 collectibles. I don't think I followed them anymore. So I sent them 200 plus cards. And then at the same time, in Hawaii, he's still grading to this day. Right. If you take it to a submitter, They do all the work for me. It was the most beautiful thing. And the rates was about the same without paying for shipping, insurance, handling. Like, so you kind of saved on that a little bit. But it saved me so much time because I didn't really have to do half the BS. All I had to do was prep it, put it in a box, and inventory it. That was easy. I had it all on a spreadsheet. So that was the easiest part about it. That was the easiest part about it. But yeah, the prepping takes hours. So here's what happened, LRB. This is exactly what happened to me. And you can ask Mrs. Hammer. She'll tell you the exact same story. She would leave to go to work in her medical job. She would leave at like 6:30 in the morning. I'd wake up probably at like 8 o'clock, assuming we were breaking till at least midnight. I'd wake up at like 8 o'clock. And I would just, give me, 30 minutes. Get ready, brush teeth, all that kind of stuff. And I would start prepping cards. By the time she comes home, I'm lucky if I had 8 hours later. I'd be lucky if I had about 100 cards. I'd probably have about 65 to 70 cards if I was lucky. It was insane. I've definitely sped up, but it was through looking at thousands of cards that you get faster at it. You know what shortcuts you can take. Then you kind of learn what to expect from PSA. Centering's a little bit off, but the corners, edges, and surface is immaculate. This can 10. Okay, take the shot. Centering's a little bit worse than 60-40. Maybe just go BGS, take the 9 for centering, because everything else looks pretty solid, and take the 9.5. Like, those are all the decisions you got to factor in ASAP if you're trying to profit, right? Here's the problem, though. So I think it was about, I want to say the order was like, the total amount of cards I had out was like 680 cards, something like that. I had some out with Gem Mint submitters. We have a submitter in Hawaii now, Trading Card Resources, for anybody in Hawaii. Corey Wahlberg runs that. No relation to the other Wahlbergs you're thinking of. But we did another like 400 something cards to him. And I'm pretty sure, I got to look at my PSA account. Pretty sure I sent in some straggler orders last second. But at $50 to $100 a card for regular service, which ended up taking about almost 10 months for me to get back. Was like 8 months, I want to say, at least 8 months. By the time I got my cards back, the market had tanked already. A decent amount for base cards. $100, like PSA 10, $100 base cards were now going for like, call it $40, roughly, you know what I mean? So not only did I get hurt that way, I lost my money paying for the grade. It probably would have been, honestly, it would have been cheaper if I forfeited the grading, honestly. If I just didn't pay for it and I just forfeited it and gave them the cards, I probably would have came out way ahead, honest. Till this day, I think about it. I'm like, shit, I should have just forfeited it. But, yeah. They had my business credit card on file. I got the grades back. A lot of 7s, a lot of 8s, a lot of 9s. I had like a 28%, 26% gem rate. And for those wondering, not that I don't know how to eyeball a 10, it's because I was trying to squeeze in more 10s than what I really sent. If I was just really being super nitpicky and only setting guaranteed 10s, I'd have a much higher gem rate. But I was trying to sneak in some of those 9s and pray for the 10, you know? But, yep. My grading bill came out to like, I don't know, it was probably close to like 70K. It was like 60-something, 70K grading bill. Which was stupid. Then on top of that, all of the wax I was carrying at the time, I had like a lot of 2020 contenders, football. The football is actually what really crushed me now that I'm thinking about it. The Prism that I purchased, a lot of the Prism was starting to fall as well. Prism was just the hottest commodity back then too, you know. By the time I sold through everything and all of the bills accumulated, yeah, I think it buried me at like 100 and I want to say it was like 124K, something like that. And I could just, even selling things for a loss, that's where I ended up. It was insane. Aside from things in the PC. And here I am 4.5 years later. I'm about halfway done with it. I probably would have been almost done with it if I didn't start Only Hammer. That is the truth. If I didn't start Only Hammer, I'd probably be out of all of those stupid friggin' stupid monies. Stupid. Anybody listening to me out there? I'm talking to myself now. Sorry, I went on a totally crazy tangent. Moral of the story. No, for sure. I got beyond crushed, Dipset. Trust me. I got beyond crushed, and it was humbling. I'm still paying for that lesson 4 years later. It didn't help that my business partner kind of dug out on me at the same time, but that's another story. That's another story for another day. But like, yeah, literally, the moral of the story is, here's the moral of the story, guys. If there is a player that you truly believe in, and I say this all the time, maybe it's Igor, maybe it's Will Riley, maybe it's Ben Sarif, Danny Wolf, Nick Clifford, Reynald, maybe it's Yannick, maybe it's the base paper NBA spot because you can never afford, you're never going to pay Cooper Flag $80 for a base card of Cooper Flag. But you don't mind paying $70 knowing that you're going to get several Cooper Flags, Con Canippos, VJ Edgecombs, Dylan Harpers, Victor Wembanyama's, LeBron, Steph's, whatever it is. There's always an opportunity to collect what you like as well as make a little bit of money in the process. Bro, please don't remind me about Shea. Now, in all fairness, I had more Marvin Bagleys than Shea. And I made money on Marvin Bagley, so I'm happy. I definitely have more Marvin Bagleys. Just because I kept hitting the Kings in random teams for whatever stupid reason. I had a few like silver Sheas. I didn't have anything crazy of Shea. I want to say I had an ice of Shea. I think it was a purple ice. I think it was purple ice. That I got gemmed as a Shea and I sold for a couple hundred at the time, if that. Ooh. I got into NT. That was the first high-end breaks I joined, was 1819 NT. Oh my God. I'll never forget that one. I'll never forget that one. I hit a, you know why I never forget it? Because I kept hitting the Hawks for dirt cheap. I don't remember what random teams were at the time, but the box was like a $700 box. And I think they were selling it for $1,000. So I was landing the Hawks for like, I don't know, $80, call it. I kept hitting the Hawks. For whatever reason, I just kept hitting the Hawks. I kept hitting like, the best hit I had for the Hawks was a clutch factor. It was a triple patch of Trae Young. That was the best hit that I've hit for Trae Young. I hit John Collins, Peerless, second-year autographs. I remember that because I had two of them. I hit one insert. I think it was Dominique, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that was like it. I did terrible in NT. Oh, as a matter of fact, yes. And then in that same break that I hit the John Collins Peerless autograph, I seen the Luca True to 99 get pulled, and it was a nice patch too. It was a triple, 3-color. It was the blue, black, and white. The blue jersey, black and white numbering portion of the patch was a beauty too, and I was like, oh my god. Oh, Tick Tenders. If I'm not mistaken, 1819 was the first year of Tick Tenders, right? Optic Contenders. Not Contenders, but Optic Contenders. The black and gray box with Trae Young on it. I ripped a couple of those. Did terrible as well. Oh, as a matter of fact. Thinking back to this. See, at least you guys know I'm one of you folks out there, right? Thinking back to it, I actually remember this. And now I'm going to kick myself in the ass. I hit a blue auto. It was a blue rookie Maverick. Guess who I hit? It was a blue rookie Maverick in Optic Contenders. You already know who I should hit because, I'll tell you why, yep. I hit Brunson because Luca was a redemption. Right? Who remembers that? That's how you know I was a true ripper back then. Luca was a redemption in 1819 Tick Tenders. So when I saw Mavericks and rookie, I knew, I was like, fuck Brunson, screw this. I don't know, as a matter of fact, I don't know what I did with that Brunson. It was a color match Brunson though. I don't know what we did with it. We might have just sold it off on eBay. Like, we might have just 99-cent auctioned it, to be honest with you. Okay, so I wasn't ripping cases back then. But I was buying it from my LCS. Like Spectra from my LCS that year. 1819 Spectra was $300 a box retail. I think my LCS let me have it for like $280 or $285, whatever it was. For Spectra. I did Shetty and Spectra. What else? 1819. Select was my favorite. Select was my absolute favorite. No. Base paper gets only common base paper, Cord Dog, my friend. So only these common base. That's it. Any red rookies, any chrome, any autographed, any numbered paper goes to the appropriate player spot or the appropriate other spot. Base paper is truly just base. So you should generally walk away with 500 to 800 cards, probably 500 to 800 cards, I would say. And I'm guesstimating that number because it takes up 2 rows in my 5,000 count 5 rows. So I'm assuming you probably get more cards than that, but. Guys, we're going to put 15 on the screen next, but please keep attacking your Topps Chrome player. Number 4. Topps Chrome Hanger Football Player number 4. I'm going to push that really hard next. Much as I love doing basketball as well, guys, I got to push some of those footballs. Got to get it a hair closer, guys. It's been lowered, and there's a ton of bounties in that as well. Ton of bounties in that as well. I like you, LRB, though. Honestly, you're awesome to talk to. It's fun. It's fun to reminisce about those days. Literally, because like the more I think about it, I'm like, fuck, I'm an idiot. I wish I bought more. I wish I worked harder. I wish I sold more and bought more. Like, oh, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Hindsight is always 2020. And I think that's what's interesting about today's market is I give a lot of the hustlers credit out there, the guys that are vending. Okay, so I wasn't really paying attention to football back then, truthfully. So I couldn't tell you exactly how the Mahomes market was at that time. Keeping it real, keeping it real. Yeah, it's just funny. Like today's market is just interesting. Like there's a lot of opportunity in today's market, but it's very different. And I don't know. I don't exactly know how to explain it. Is it because the general public is sharper, or it's more mainstream now? Pokemon cards, NBA cards, NFL cards. Is it just because generally? I'm not saying all the public is sharp, but it's no longer a people. I could say the word breaking and people actually know what breaking is now. People aren't like scratching their head and be like, what does that mean? Oh, you do Pokemon cards and stuff. Like they know instantly. Like, oh, you do breaks. Like, so it's more known. It's more well known now. So what I've been doing, and I tell everybody what I've been doing, I've focused on a lot of singles lately because honestly, I'm trying to secure my profit on the buys. So I've been digging through a lot of my older boxes like that. I've been selling mainly on Facebook. I'll look on Facebook groups. I'll PM some people privately. I'll make some offers publicly, but I'll sell a lot of things privately like that. And yeah, it's just my whole plan. I don't think my plan has changed since the last 4 years, but I've really focused on veterans because I feel like that's a safer thing for someone like me I'm not actively buying and selling every single day. So I can buy a Shaquille O'Neal auto and I can sit on it for a good minute, and then when I need to sell it, for the most part, I know it's gonna be there. It's gonna be at least the same price that I bought it at. But most time, I've never really lost on Shaquille O'Neal. Never lost on Julius Erving. I've never lost Bill Russell. Like especially after he passed away. Knock on wood. I don't want to say it like that. And then with those profits, now I can go buy the singles of guys that I think I like, Sold off some of my GG Jacksons. That didn't work out the way I thought it would, but that's okay. No problem. Probably lost like 400 total on GG Jackson. Because I made a lot on my buying, so I probably only lost a couple hundred. I'd say about 400 realistically. All of my Pokemon buys right now is just insane. Thank you, Trav. I'll update the list as soon as I'm done with... Actually, I should do that right now, shouldn't I? All of my Pokemon buys, I've probably doubled my money in the last 9 months, which has been truly a godsend. Anybody out there? I'm just curious as I'm doing this. What are you folks doing to make money in the hobby? If you're flipping or anything like that, what are you folks actively doing to make money in the hobby? Are you buying the cheap rookies? Are you buying the expensive rookies and just flipping them ASAP? What is your play out there, guys? I'm curious. I want to hear from you. What is your play? As am I. Travis, as am I. I don't really flip all that much. Eventually, I'll sell off. Yes. Yes. But that's the safest way. It's kind of like day trading versus, you know, long-term investing, but eventually just selling off at the same time. Like, that's the safest, I kind of feel like. Yeah, ITM, I'm the same way too. I'm the same way too. It's funny because Mrs. Hammer is like really, really into it now. She's got the same itch that we had like 10 years ago when it comes to WWE. As do I. Like, trust me, as do I. Right. But here's the question. What is your strategy to make money off of the breaks that you're buying in or anything else like that? No. She buys in. I just let her buy in and I just watch and cheer her on. She gets out of control at times and then I have to tell her, like, hey, back off. Like stop chasing. I do tell her that, yes. Really? So, like, I mean, again, I'll tell you what I do a lot of times. Like, if somebody reaches out to me, like, if one of you guys DM me, which you guys sometimes do, everybody kind of reaches out to Blez online. So I don't like to blur the lines, especially since I work for Blez. I'm not that kind of guy. Right, exactly. Wes, exactly. That's why I used to accumulate that way too. That's why I tell people it doesn't matter if you have $20 to invest or what. Doesn't really matter. For $20 you could buy, what is that? Call it 8. Khalil wears to 99, call it. Just call it that. He could have a great week. Or he can accomplish an accolade, which I don't think that's unreasonable to say within the next 2-3 years. And that $2.99 card is going to jump to $10, $12, $15. Now, timing is everything. Being organized is everything. But, like, yep. That's an impressive collection, man. I had a lot of BS. Like, I had PSA 10 silvers in quantity. I had PSA 9s in quantities. And in 22, I really started down. When I started really, like, fitting in with Blez, I started just dumping. And I regret to say this, but, like, I dumped things like my Michael Jordan. My only rookie Michael Jordan at a PSA 3. That was my only Jordan I ever owned. That wasn't, like, that wasn't super notable at the time. In my binder that I had from a kid, I had an 87 Jordan, which I still have in my collection to this day. I would never get rid of it. I graded it back in like 2019 or 2020. Got a PSA 8. That PSA 8 at the time was like a $200 card. Right now, it's a $1,200 card. It's insane. The 87 Flair Michael Jordan, second year, quote unquote. Not a true second year, obviously, but everybody refers to it as that. I still have it to this day. It's the old PSA. It's the old PSA casing, all like that. That I don't know, player. I don't know that I would do a silver. It might not be a terrible play if you can grade it cheap enough, player. It might not be a terrible play. Let me tell you why. Because the first years, the quality on them are so terrible that the PSA 10 silvers are doing 4+ figures. So it might not be a bad idea. I just don't follow WNBA enough to truly be able to answer that with education. That sounds pretty solid, honestly. If it's 300, yeah, I would take the shot, but make sure you grade it at the 20. What is the economy level now? $24, $22, $24, whatever it is. You better make sure like you grade it at the $24 level. I would not spend more than the $24 level. Because after you pay for shipping, insurance, and everything, you're gonna dollar cost average to like what, $28 a card, $29 a card, and that's assuming you get a 10. Now we have to assume that's a 10. All right. Guys, 6 left. Someone took something small. I'm killing it from the store. Oh shit, I got logged out. Dang it. Guys, who wants to kill? Hang tight, I'm trying to refresh and get the list up. There's only 6 left. There we go. Sorry guys, I got logged out. 1 second. I only got 6 left. There we go. That's all that's left. Who wants to kill or talk to me, guys? Who wants to kill? Packs are out. We're ready to go. Packs are out. We're ready to go, fam. What I mean, I don't find the grading as being a struggle because not everything really needs to be graded. That's the honest truth. Guys, who wants a kill? The base paper shouldn't be there. It's killed from the store, packs are out, and we are ready to go. Take your guys, hanger NFLs, guys. These spots gotta come off. Yannick shouldn't be there for sure, guys. J-Dubs, Geo 4. Talk to me. I'm not gonna do individual deals on this unless somebody kills. This should go. We got bounties on this, guys. Let's do it. ITM kill price. If you want, there's 99 on there. If you want to kill, I do it for 80, just so we can see it. I'll give you a nice kill, $80. If not SoCal, I can give them to you. Give me a second. I just would hate for you to take them and then a bounty gets hit. Okay, yeah. SoCal, you can take Miller and Danny Wolf. That's fine. You can send 12. SoCal, if you want them. Did you want them, SoCal, for 12? And then ITM, it'll be 70. 70 on the kill for you. Thank you, group. Pretty much getting 3 spots free. Perfect, SoCal. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect. SoCal Sports in the building. 92376. Because I remember. Thank you, guys. Let me get all of the everything set up for you guys, and then we're going. Travis, what did you mean by you were struggling with the grading thing? By the way, I'm just curious to understand what you mean by that. Because if you ever need help sending something to grading, you guys can always DM me. Seriously, like I'm here for you folks. Like I want to see you guys be successful, get some good grades, maximize some of your returns, or add some really nice cards to your PC. That's truly like the end goal for me. Thank you, SoCal. I'll check in just a minute. Let me print out these sheets and get the player list ready. And here's your guys' player list link, guys. Oh, no problem, no problem. Dude, I'm literally still trying to get situated over here. We'll be ripping in about 60 to 90 seconds, fam. All right, let's go. We are good to go. Thank you guys. Take your 15s. We are going to push Topps Chrome hanger full case football next. That's really close. Here's the link to the next break. That's down to 30-something spots, guys. That should go. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for the kill, Group ITM. Nope, just started. Just killed, just started. Brand new, brand stacks. Didn't even show a card yet. We are ready to go. Good luck, guys. Now we're starting. Good luck, everyone. We're having healthy conversations. Nice. Refractor Jeremiah Fears, Rookie of the Year favorites. Reptilian of Amen Thompson. He's literally beyond perfect timing. Beyond perfect timing. Reptilian of Ortega Uwe. Oh, Kalkbrenner. Damn. On the Reptilian, thought that was Khan there for a second. Nice Ace Bailey on the base. Refractor, no autograph. It's Calmes. Calmes. Hitting him a lot the last 24 hours. Yeah, actually, you know what I can do for you, Group ITM? Yeah, you don't want the base NBA, is that what you're saying? Non-rookie, I'm sorry, non-rookie. Unfortunately, probably not. Let me see what I can do for you there. I can't make any promises on that, but let me write a note on that. I don't think I'll be able to do it, to be honest with you. Serif. Let me see if I can. I can't. I don't want to make you a promise that I can't keep. That's all. Call Miss again. Call Missy. Call Miss. Elijah Martin. I never did find a children's hospital here in Vegas that I could donate my stuff to. Juju Watkins. Chase Ross. I gotta figure that one out. In Hawaii, we had like a Shriners and everything like that. Whoa. Does Hugo sign? Oh shit. I forgot about Max Scholga again. I think he might be a trigger. I've hit him once, and I believe the last time I hit him, I think that's when we hit Shea. I think. Yeah, we had a Shriners in Hawaii. I never looked into it here in Vegas because I wasn't really breaking here in Vegas. And for the brief time that I was breaking here in Vegas, I was just shipping everything at the time, so because I didn't know where to take the base to. Because I know a lot of guys, they just throw it away and shit like that, and I just feel like that's such a big waste of money. Makir. Powell. He's medical, all right, play Atomic. Wesley Yates. The medical Marajawea. None yet. No Wemby or Cons or Coopers yet. We're about 6-7 boxes through right now. Probably now into our 7th or 8th box. Jaquez. Of course I figured that out. Come on. No Brunsons yet, neither Traburbs. Nothing yet. I'll call out. Nothing notable, really. Aside from a few bases, nothing notable. Winters Grady. Fractor of JT Toppin. Malawak. Rataj. Not the best first stack. So if you look, LRB, if you scroll the chat a little bit up, I posted a player list link that you can utilize. And you can see if you got, I'm assuming JT top in. So Bobby has JT top in on this one. Bobby does. Oh, nice. Those hobby cases yesterday on the main channel was insane. You guys got into those 5 cases with Blez. It was pretty insane. If I were you guys, I'd be buying into your next couple of 5 cases. Sometimes, honestly, you know, we joke about it a lot, but when we really do hit a hot spot on a pallet, I swear to you, I feel like it's the truth. I feel like we really hit like that hot spot on that pallet. It's crazy. You got it, LRB. You got it, buddy. Anytime, guys. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, honestly. I want to make sure you guys are, you know, taken care of. Here we go. Stack number 2. Boxes 9 through 16. Here we go. We should see some colors now. Let's go. See some color. See some action, Jackson. There's a true blue. There's not going to be any ink on it, but could be massive. Rockets with a Durant. That's pretty sick. 007 of 150. Jersey number. And I want to say that's milligrams. I want to say that's you. I know you took them in 15. It is. You got the Jersey True Blue. Pretty sick tarantula. Do the Rockets have a chance? Lava. McLaughlin. That's the most irritating part. Nice True Blue of Durant's. Does anybody follow that one guy on Instagram? I think is it Med Inspired or something like that. That guy that breaks down the injuries. I really, really, really like that guy's page. I don't know the name of it on Instagram, but like he'll break down every player's injuries. Garland to 199 on the purple paper. He'll be like, oh, you see Ant-Man. He, you know, in his, you know, dorsiflexion, he's flexing his knee more than 45 degrees, which carries the load and this and that and this and that. Like, he'll literally break down Sarah Williams. He'll break down the entire, like, tweak and or injury, and it'll give you, like, oh, most likely case scenarios like that. Anybody know who I'm talking about? Find it very hard to believe if none of you guys out there know who I'm talking about. I like his content. His content is just great. Green paper with Wiggins to 99. I'll show you. I'll show you. If you guys don't mind, just, you know, after maybe this handful. I really enjoy his stuff. Like, Crump. I don't mean to ever hold up breaks. You guys know I'm pretty famous for it, but I love to have an engaging conversation. I like it to not be overly monotonous. Here. Real quick. Less than 60 seconds. Yeah, this guy. I'm Med Inspired. So, like, he'll literally...
It's one of the most alarming looking injuries in sports, but these can be deceptive. Let's break this down. As Edwards elevates for the block, he's stacked in a controlled vertical contest until 23 makes mid-air contact, shifting his center of mass behind his base. Look how high up he is, head under the rim, into the net, around 3 feet up. So he's going to be landing with significant downward velocity and force. Instead of landing sacked over the foot, momentum carries him backwards. His left foot lands flat, heel and forefoot together, removing plantar flexion buffer. As it plants, ground reaction force shoots straight up the chain, while the femur drives down and forward into the tibia, creating a sharp compressive load at the knee. That instant deceleration is key. The leg stops, force travels up the chain, while the upper body keeps moving. That mismatch drives the knee into end range extension, around 30 degrees here, and creates the whiplash. Trunk snaps forward, head lags, then recoils back. Anatomically, the tibia remains planted while the femur is driven down and into it, compressing the joint surface. The posterior capsule stretches rapidly as well, causing deep posterior knee tightness, especially at terminal extension. Early reports suggest best case outcome, bone bruise, which on MRI would be seen as marrow edema without structural fracture. This isn't surface soreness, it's microtrabecular injury. Force cracks the honeycomb-like trabeculae, causing marrow bleeding, edema, pressure, and pain with loading and full range of motion. Playing through it means weakened trabeculae taking every cut, plant, and deceleration, risking worsened swelling and rarely
So anyway, I mean, without going all into it, this guy, I'm not promoting him. Medspired, yeah, Medspired is his Instagram handle. I think he has a YouTube too, but he'll literally break down like the injuries before the injury report comes out. So it's actually pretty cool to like understand, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Is pretty cool to understand. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoy watching that and being like, oh shit, okay. Also gives you an opportunity of buying cards too, because everybody's gonna be worried about their injury. FYI. Lava, nice. Trey Johnson at $3.99 on the lava. Sounded like Jack Black there. Darian Williams. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold up the break, guys. Caleb Wilson. Shelton Henderson. AJ Dipensa. Nice Dylan Harper base. Another AJ Dipensa. There's a Knips. Knip number 1 on the die cut for you. Traburbs. Might have a bounty coming. Have a bounty coming. Good luck. Wiggins. Probably going to be an auto. Dariana Alexander on the Reptilian. Darren Peterson. There's a pretty sick card for Traburbian. Red rookie of Con Knipple. Great start, great hit. Really nicely centered on that one. At least in my opinion. That should be graded. On top of that, we have a gold bounty. It's also a Hornet. Oh, come on. McNeely taking home $50. Our first gold paper bounty of the break. The McNeely spot takes it. Either others Hornets or his own spot, which I don't remember. So I'll triple check in a sec. Triple check in a sec. Oh, Traverbs. I'm sorry. You might be a couple seconds behind. Don't worry about it. There's another con for you. We have an anime! Anime case hit! We beat the average again! Anime case hit! We beating the average today! He has a headband! And he plays for Washington. Trey Johnson anime. And that is our first. These are supposed to come out 1 every 30 cases. And we did it in 14. Where's the haters at now? Nice Trey Johnson on the anime. Actually, a great looking anime. Sick looking anime. Sick anime. There's your first one. Yes, it's alive, guys. Yes. The hammer tells you no lies, ladies and gentlemen. Told you guys, it's only a matter of time before our law of averages says we should hit some of these things. We should start to hit some platinums and some one-of-ones. Caleb Wilson. Another bounty! And I believe it goes to the others NIL spot. CJ Ingram on a gold bounty. That's bounty number 2. I gotta double check. That could be others NIL if CJ Ingram does not have his own spot. I do not remember. I think it is others NIL. We will triple check and confirm all bounties at the end of the break. That was a sick bounty. Maybe Shoga, yeah, maybe Max Shoga might really be the trigger. I have a feeling he might be the trigger. Because the last time, I think when I had the Shoga auto, somebody double check it. Pretty sure that's when I had the Shea auto. Pretty sure. Let's go, Traverbs. Yeah, looks. I think he might be others NIL. I will triple check and confirm that for sure. So I can tell you right now that it should be roughly about $100 card, roughly. The red rookies of Cooper Flag was about $300 last I checked a few days ago. I don't remember checking con, but I would assume it's at least about $100 or so, somewhere in that vicinity. Somebody, if anybody has Card Ladder or eBay pulled up, let me know. I will also say something very interesting. Don't shoot the messenger. But for the first 10 cases, we were averaging 2 colored paper parallels per break. If we exclude the autographs, we were averaging 2 paper parallels per break. But every time we've hit something really nice, it's had 4 papers. Just something I'm noticing. I'm not saying that there's any merit to it, but something I've been paying attention to. So let's keep an eye out for that. Really nice case, guys. We were due. We were due for a really nice hot case. We were due. Well, remember, Clarence, I've had cases with 0 paper parallels. I've had cases with 1. I've had cases with 2, 3, and up to 5. So again, I don't know if there's truly merit to it, but I like to believe there is sometimes. Pretty fun case so far, fam. Pretty fun case so far. Let's do it. So now my next question is can we hit multiple case hits in a case? Let's push the luck. That sounds low. I think it's a little higher than that, but that's probably not far off, truthfully. But usually it's only 2 paper parallels. So unless all of my autographs are going to be all chrome autos, again, let's see if I'm right. I give you guys my honest information as soon as I can figure it out. Like, I'll try to give you guys my honest information. Not that you can pre-plan for a case break, because you don't know what has in a case, but always fun to anticipate, right? Garrison. What does a red rookie of Con go for right now, guys? Can somebody holler at me on it? Am I far off on that assessment? What does a red rookie of Con Canipo go for, roughly? $80, $140. Okay, yeah, 120 to 150, perfect. Wow, a 5th paper of Sadiq White to 199. Interesting. Real interesting. Are we going to break the average? Caleb Wilson, sorry. Caleb Wilson. So I am at the max right now. I've never hit more than 5 paper parallels. Not including autographs. I don't think I can include autos there. So let's see if I'm going to pass the average here. Haven't seen a green pattern in a minute. Haven't seen a green shimmer in a minute. VJ Edgecombe. Think Group ITM had him. Booker. Madison Booker. Wemby. Drake Powell. There's McKeer. Cage. Sobert. Let's see. Josh Hart. AJ Dipensa. Sturts. Young Hansen. Young Hansen again. Prowl. Richie Saunders. Asa Duell. True Purple Warrior. Nope. Buddy to 199 on the True Purple Chrome. So now it looks like it's going to shift to everything Chrome now. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see. I think everything else, including the autos, will be Chrome. I think so. So we might not have a paper autograph in this case, which we've seen before. There's Lulu for Rainieri, Latson, Rosario, Colin Murray Refractor, another Sorbert, Upside Down Halliburton for no reason, couple of Steph Curry's, Koa Pete's, there's Bilal, Koulibaly, some more McNeely's, and an Ace flag. Kind of like the Temu version of Cooper flag. The flag paper does go to the paper spot, Traburbs. Hopefully that makes sense. We do have the paper spots segregated for that exact break. Fears. That's why you see me just kind of bypassing a lot of the paper, because the sorters take care of it for us. Helps with the time, so we're not just sitting, you know. Herb Jones. And so that the sorters aren't spending so the sorters aren't spending like, 3 hours just sorting the paper, because that would back us up like no tomorrow. Caradon, I think I might see it. That's a sick Brunson. Don't see his base too often. There's Grady. Got something coming. It's a red rookie for the Raptors. It's a nice one. It's Colin Murray on the Raptors. Red rookie's been really well as well. Really good. Lively on the Reptilian. Is that a gold Reptilian? Oh, it's a good one nonetheless. It's AJ Typensa. Nice. J0821 with the AJ. Really, really nice case. Best case in the past couple of days. Yesterday and today. Best case of the week so far. Two stacks left. Only one auto so far. We've averaged 3 to 4 autos. More times we've hit 4 autos than not. Take your 15s, guys. 15s, you'll see a couple dollar adjustments, everybody, just for transparency. I raised the other spots by like $1 or $2. That's it. Cooper Flag got lowered to $4.29, so we lowered him by another $40, $50. So unfortunately, I did have to just kind of move some of the adjustments without taking away the bounties. And we've been averaging 2 to 3 bounties every break so far. This break got 2. The last break had 1. The break before that had 3 or 4. So this is a bounty product, guys. Fun bounty products. Great bounties, great prices. Great value. 2 stacks left. Here we go. Buckle up. Let's see a big autograph. Let's see a big autograph. Not really ITM. Nice. Another Knipple to your Knipple stack. Another Knipple for the Knipple stack and a Wemby stack as well now. Traburbs. We need some flags now, Traburbs. Let's see some flags. Winters Grady. I'll take any super or any platinum. Any super, any platinum. Any super, any platinum. Hell, I take a true red at this point. I take a fire fractor. Wow, we got our sick. This is probably an autograph. It's probably an auto. And I am fucking wrong. We officially had the most paper cards here with our 6 paper. And it's Amen Thompson. Those Rockets hit like crazy to 199. And we have officially hit the most parallel paper in a case. Isaiah Denise. Anybody here play Red Dead Redemption 2 by chance on the PS4? Anybody here play Red Dead Redemption 2? No, it's just funny because there's a town, I think it was called Saint Denis. Saint Denis, I think is what it was called. And so when I see this guy's name, all I think is Saint Denis. That was my, bro, I can honestly say Red Dead Redemption 2, number 2 particularly, might have been my absolute favorite. And like, I loved it more than GTA. And I've been playing Grand Theft Auto since Grand Theft Auto 2. Grand Theft Auto London and Grand Theft Auto 2 for the PS1. Before Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, I made it widespread. Fucking A. For group! Beautiful reptilian of VJ Edgecombe for ITM. There's something that's fun for the big kid watching the hammer on the TV right now. It's a 125. That looks like an aqua of Steph. On the card vault, 199. I'm sorry, 99 of 125 on the aqua of Steph. Incredible case. Top 3 case already as is. Knox. Green paper, it's gotta have ink. Ooh. 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 On card green for the Brooklyn Nets. And it's probably the best one. How about an Igor True Green Chrome Auto for the Nets? 34 of 99 for the Igor spot and Ray. Beautiful hit. What did I tell you? Probably all the autos from here is probably all going to be chrome autos. Probably all going to be chrome autographs. Because we've hit way too much paper. He's got a lot of potential. Honestly, for 20 bucks, he's the kind of rookies that I would be buying. I'd be buying Trey Johnson, Colin Murray, Igor. Let's see. Hey, no, I get jiggy with it, Group ITM. I do have to work on my professionalism-ish, so I have to be a little bit more careful. But that will never stop me from being who I am. Nice Sarah Strong. Let's keep going. Oh, I thought that was a second case hit for a quick second. Youth Kings. Greatest point guard, Magic Johnson. Igor Bowman. I'm not going to read it out loud, but Harambe. I can't read that out loud. People are at work. Never too early for the hammer. Trust me, never too early. Home Depot coming out. We got a Home Depot. Oh, another True Green. No ink, no ink, no ink. Man, that Trey Johnson spot is on fire. 12.99, Trey Johnson. I don't know if that's a jersey number. Is he 12 or 17? I don't know. That might be jersey. I'm not 100% certain. What number is Trey Johnson? Darren Peterson. Shrewsbury. Harper. Trey Johnson is on fire. There's a flag. All right, there we go. We need flags. No, I said Cooper flags. We need Cooper flags, not Ace flags. Home Depot. Say Cooper flag. Celtics. It's the unicorn. It's the former Nick. It's the 2015 rookie. Kristaps. Tingus Pingus. Duncan, is that you, Duncan? Is that a jersey of Trey Johnson? And an anime for Brad Duncan, number 1? Let's go, Brad. And look, of course, the first card I hit as soon as I bring it up is another Trey Johnson. Of course. I'll take Coalition for 500. Choo-choo, 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 choo. You've hit your daily double. Am I showing my age yet? Am I showing my age yet, ladies and gentlemen? Ace. Traburbian. How about a Wemby refractor to 4.99? Traburbian. That's a really good couple of stakes here. Now we need the flag. We need the flag auto right here. This is top 2 case. Yes, I would say top 2. Could have been the best case so far. Might have been the best case. We'll see. This case is pretty insane. I want to see more Max Shoga autographs. I want to see more Max Shoga autos. Max Shoga. Max Shoga. We love Max Shoga. Sounds like I'm saying more sugar. Atari and Commodore? Well, I never really played Commodore. I played Atari for sure. And there was on the kill. Yannick on the kill for Group ITM. I believe Yannick was there late on the red rookie. And a refractor. Also Hornets. Saloon. AJ Dipensi. Wow, the amount of cards I got to top load in this stack is pretty insane. Something was definitely off on this coalition. Dariana Alexander on the Reptilian. Yeah, again, I've never truly... I know I'm very familiar with it. Never played it. Like, I've never played Virtual Boy. I've never played Commodore. I've never played ColecoVision. I've had opportunities to purchase it. I was a collector of video games. Gotta remember that. So I was familiar, I just never played it. I'm a big Zelda guy. I've never once played the original Zelda. I know. Never once. I grew up on A Link to the Past followed by Ocarina of Time. And later, Majora's Mask, which Majora's Mask was fucking freaky as shit. So was Ocarina of Time, though, but I cannot play I get nightmares. Like I grew up on the Genesis myself, yes. I grew up on Sega. I grew up on Vector Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and Ultimate. I grew up on Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, which was Sonic and Knuckles. I grew up on... My grandma's house had a Super Nintendo, so that's where I got to play. Oh, X-Men was disgustingly awesome. Was it Children of the Atom? So, I'll tell you a fun story about my mom. Rest in peace, because she's no longer with us. But my mom was the one that really, really got me into, like... My mom got me into a lot of, like, thinking games, board games, all like that. So, I played Battletoads on the NES, but... So, my mom used to, she used to buy me board games. For example, have you guys heard of Hooked on Phonics? She bought me that shit as a kid. I to this day, I don't know why. I don't know if she was trying to get me to talk proper or not, but I had Hooked on Phonics as a kid. But she used to she did her best to, like, buy me educational things. So she taught me Monopoly at a young age. She taught me, if anybody ever played the board game Sequence, she taught me that at a young age. Yahtzee at a young age. Cribbage at a young age. My mom was very much into, like, puzzle games. Oh, buddy. Traburbian, me and you be best friends. Me and you would be best friends. Yeah, Sequence, Fox Family. Yeah, Sequence, right? I don't remember how to play. Your neighbor created Sequence? No way. So if you don't mind me going down, if you guys don't mind me sharing, personal stories with you folks. my mom, she was raised very poorly, really poorly, unfortunately, from what I understand later in my life. She's never ever told me these stories. I found out through later in life. But as I was growing older, she never really shared her life with me. She only made me. I think that's why I'm the way I am. She only kind of like showed me like positive things in life. She used to get mad if I ever got mad. You know, oh, this kid bullied me. Why the fuck you getting mad for? Fuck that kid. Like, who cares? Oh, why are you upset? Oh, I gotta work extra tonight. Oh, that's good. You're gonna make extra money. Like, she always tried to like flip it into a positive. And fun story about all of that. So she used to watch like a lot of Law and Order. She used to watch shows like um, Married with Children. Right, that was the Family Guy of the 80s, 90s, if you will. Right, the real life Family Guy. She would watch shows like Law and Order. She would watch CSI Las Vegas. She would watch all the horror things, and she's always really interested in. Her mind liked to think. And when I was a kid, I never cared for it. When I was in intermediate, I didn't care for it. I like sports. I loved football. I loved baseball. Never cared for it. As soon as she passed away, later in life, I ended up loving all of it. And I don't know why till this day. And it's funny because I try to teach Mrs. Hama everything that my mom taught me. And it's just really funny. She's like, you're smart. I'm like, no, I'm not smart. Like, Yahtzee is a fun game, and talking about dice, right? I love dice. Yahtzee, sequence. I don't remember how to play sequence. I've never played sequence in probably 30 plus years now. I'm 37, so it's probably been roughly about 25 to 30 years since I've last played it. But she liked all those kind of games, and always great to talk to people like you guys out there to talk about those things, because it just reminds me of my mom. Traburbs. I have StarCraft installed on my computer. I started playing Command and Conquer on the PlayStation or N64. It was Red Alert, and then the regular Command and Conquer. And then I loved Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge. That was a great game. Cooper flag on a base. What's up, Fox family? Alex 2A. I used to have LAN parties at my house. Everybody used to bring their PCs to my house. We'd have a switch. We'd plug in our Ethernet cables, and we just have fun. We'd play that together. We'd play Maple Story together. We would play all kinds. Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. Oh, that was so much fun. So much fun. Yep. I had it at my house. That's cool. I've never heard of that. Of course we had Halo. Well, I didn't own Halo as the game. We used to go to Internet Cafe when those were still a thing. And we used to meet up over there, pay $5 an hour or whatever, and we'd go. Dillingham. Tiller on the Reptilian. Refractor of Michael Brown. Another bounty, and it has ink. It's Bryn McGotty. And that might be right back to the others NIL spot. We will triple check after this. We will triple check and confirm. See, look how many golds. Oh, Rody, come on. You guys knew this from day one already. Come on. I don't try to hide it from you folks. Anytime I get... Nostalgia is the hugest thing. Nostalgia is a real thing. Back in our parents' days, there was things called midlife crises. Back in my days, it's called nostalgia. Cam Ward. VJ Edgecombe on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Yeah. The real life hammer. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's what I gotta do. So my video should have posted about an hour ago. That's probably why my phone's going off. I made some content the other night and I posted it today. Like, yeah, I've noticed like a lot of my engagement has been so much lower lately. It's like I'm investing all this time, energy, money, filming, editing, gambling, creating the content. Content I think is gonna do really well, and it's just not doing anything. Let's go, Rody. Okay. Cohen Carr coming up. Cohen Carr and Cooper Flag. I got it. Gillespie. Cam Jones on the red rookie. Mitchell. Oh, I don't, you know, Rody, I'd appreciate it if you follow Only Ama. I'd love you to death. All one word, Only Ama on Instagram and YouTube. If you're not already following, I'd appreciate it tremendously, though. Liam Macy. Oh, no worries, no worries. Jeremiah Fears refractor on the greatness. I don't think I raised the price on this one. I didn't raise the price till number 15. Richache. What's up, Oak Cliff? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I've told everybody I wasn't going to have the crazy hair the entire time. I just got to figure out, hopefully I can man bun this little thing behind me. I'd like to be able to man bun it. Yeah, for sure. I didn't want to stay super long hair forever, but I just didn't know what I was going to do with my hair, you know? Davion Hannah. Come on. Should have one more auto at least, hopefully. Come on, baby. Ant-Man. Last stack. Wes, I still can't believe your ace flag. Damn it, wrong flag. Can't believe your neighbor is the creator of Sequence. That's so crazy. I love board games. Board games growing up was the best. Alex 2A True Blue to 150 on the Chrome. Come on. Don't give me the 3 auto case. Give me the 4 auto case. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Got the 3 auto case, but a very beautiful case. Very beautiful case. Oh, by the way, Wes, is this a new cell phone for you? Do I need to mod this account up, or is this like a work computer? Let me know if I gotta mod you up. That was a really nice case, guys. Couple Pita Sorts, our first anime. Sorry, Rody, I didn't get you your co in there. Your car. I'm glad, Brad. I'm glad, buddy. Thanks for giving me a try. No flaggers on that one. That might have been your weakest player, unfortunately. But you know what? I gave you a nice deal on it. I don't feel too bad, and we did pretty good for you overall. Don't mind. Got it. Got you. No problem. That's why I usually ask when I know you. Yeah. You got to watch this break, Clutch. I would say this was the number 1, if not the number 2 case that we've had. Top 2 case right here on this break today. Top 2 case guaranteed. Really awesome case. Really awesome case. Got 3 bounties on that case. So I'm telling you guys, it's really, you gotta trust me. The way I set up the store, I can speak to this. Gonna put up the hangers next, yes. I bet, no, they're still there, I bet. They'll be live tomorrow for definitive and black. That's what it was, black. They just we haven't had a ton of product a bit, so I think they just took last week off and then they're right back this week. I know, Trooper. Hey, but you know what? That was a great time to have them. I wish that was a goat of con, dude. That would have been freaking sweet. The biggest con I've hit was a base redemption autograph so far. So con is in this product. We've hit him already in less than 10 cases. We've hit a con. I think it was on case 8. Good to see you, Pet. Long time no see. Welcome to the Light channel. If you're ever bored or want to get in some action, I'm here at 6 a.m. every single day, Monday through Friday. And I do all sports. I don't really have any baseball to offer you at the moment. I do have a Topps Chrome Update blaster I'm saving. Only reason I didn't put it in the store was because I know they got that bounty. So, only reason I didn't put that one in the store because I don't want to hit a freaking debut patch and everybody hates me. Guys, really awesome case. See, tell me this much. There's no way that's 9 to 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, there's no way. Honestly, Treberby, I'm not even just saying that. There's no way it averages 9 to 12 or 13, whatever it said, ChatGPT 9 to 12 serial numbers. There's no way. I get way more than that. Recap. Take your 15s. We're going to push some football next. Topps Chrome hangers. The blasters and a half case, fresh case of hangers as well, number 7. You can also take the second half of the blasters. Let's pick your team, number 8. Only 5 breaks I'm keeping in the store for the week, guys. Until the megas come in, I should say. Until the megas come in. That's why I want to clear the store for the megas. Probably get the megas in the store probably Wednesday evening, if not Thursday. Really nice case. Really nice case. I'll beat it for you, Treberbian. I'll beat it for you. I'll beat it for you. I'll put the Wemby in there and stuff. Majority of it I have right here, though. All the better hits I always keep at the end, buddy. Usually a $100 card I wouldn't normally beat. Especially since they're not like playoff bound anymore or anything like that. But you had the Wemby on it as well, so I don't mind. I got you. Trey Johnson to 99. He was the man of the hour. Steph to 125. McLaughlin. Trey Johnson to 399. We got half the rainbow. Durant to 150. Wembanyama to 499, baby. VJ Edgecombe on the Reptilian. And we had bounties. We had 3 of them. Ingram bounty. McNeely bounty. And Bryn McGotty. 21 of 50 is a bounty. I will confirm the bounty spots on those 3 in a second. Shoga might be the trigger. Beautiful green of Igor the Yeoman on the green autograph. And that is on card for the Igor Spot Ray Sports Cards. And Trey Johnson at the break of a lifetime. That thing looks centered as hell on the anime, our first anime out of our Bowman blasters. And that was the break, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. Absolutely. maybe just a hair to the left. I would say that's still within PSA 10 guidelines. You'll want to inspect it, Klutz, for sure. Get it inspected for sure, Klutz, and make sure. Shit, I thought I had the red. I'm sorry. I thought I had the red Knipple on the back. Oh, I put it in the front. I'm sorry. Sorry, Trevor. I thought I had the red Knipple in the back. I usually put that in the back. I'll put the bases in with it too. And the Cooper flags. Perfect. All right, beating the sword again, guys, real quick. Trey Johnson just had the break of a lifetime. First anime. I believe the McNeely spot and I believe the others NIL spot will get $50 each. If both of these players are others NIL, you'll get $100 total. $50 and $50. $150 in bounties. My brother Treberbian, thank you for the valiant effort. Red Rookie of Knipple. Wemby to $4.99. Couple of flags. Couple base of Knipples. Put that all in your beat the sorts. That was a break, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys very much.